The new proposed House maps in Pennsylvania can potentially split municipalities up along party lines. Cities like Philadelphia, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Allentown, and Bethlehem could have their maps redrawn, separating minority communities. Some Democrats believe this could disenfranchise voters of colors, especially in the city of Bethlehem. Look, I'm just a simple man, trying to understand what is going on. So let's read into this as written in the Morning Call. Pennsylvania redistricting controversies. Bethlehem and Allentown part of a sparring over proposed legislative maps. Bethlehem is one battleground and Allentown is part of another. In Pennsylvania, redistricting controversies tied to a new proposed House and Senate district maps. The maps, which will be used for the next 10 years, were part of a preliminary redistricting plan approved Thursday in Harrisburg by the 5-member Legislative Reappointment Commission. The commission had a goal of creating more opportunities for minority candidates, a goal that influenced both map proposals. On Friday, Democrat State Senator Lisa Boscola of Northampton County vowed to fight the way proposed Senate map handled Northampton County and specifically Bethlehem. Her district, the 18th, currently includes the entire city of Bethlehem. The proposed maps slices away the western end of the city and puts that section in a proposed new district that cuts through the heart of the Lehigh Valley. My biggest fight is to keep Bethlehem intact, Boscola said. It is the heart and soul of the country, the county, that city. It is an anchor. The new district was commissioned by Chairman Mark Nordenberg as a minority-influenced district. It is labeled the 14th District. Nordenberg said it would have a voting age Hispanic population of 27.9, a total Hispanic population of 32.3, and a black population of 7.5. Boscola called the changes unconstitutional. She went to court 20 years ago when a redistricting plan took Easton out of the Northampton County district she represented, and she would do the same this time if she doesn't get satisfaction. She lost a court fight in 2002, but Easton was restored to the 18th district in 2012 redistricting. You don't pack any group together, black, brown, Jewish, whatever minority, she said. The cynic in me just wants to dismiss this senator and say she just wants to keep her seat, right? That she does not want to be primaried or lose in the general election, and the redrawing of her district threatens her hold on power. But I don't know this person. This is not my district, but this is my state, and I am concerned on who gets to go to Harrisburg. So if you're one of our constituents, let me know what you think. Is this person being honest, or is this person just trying to hold power? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so I'm trying to understand her position, but this article is kind of vague on what she means, right? You don't pack any group together, black, brown, Jewish, whatever minority. Is she assuming that all those groups vote the same? Their peers in that group that are black voters, people vote for black people, or that black people vote the same, that all Jewish people vote the same, and because of this, you must redraw the lines of the map based on the geography of the ethnic groups? Or is she going against that? Like, I'm trying to understand her position better. But does that mean we should segregate people? I would love to see the senator elaborate on this one, because I'm just kind of concerned, that she's looking too much into the racial issue of things. But maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. Let's continue on. So, Ward's intent, Boscola expected, was to carve the map to put as many heavily Democratic areas in the new district in the middle of the Lehigh Valley, so the others would be more likely to go Republican. Senator Pat Brown, the Republican incumbent in the 16th district, said he was satisfied with the proposed Senate map for the Lehigh Valley. Right? Oh, that kind of just proves my point. Boscola said she plans to testify about her opposition during an upcoming hearing. The existing 14th district covers Carbon County and part of Luzerne County and is represented by Senator John Ludacek. On Friday, he said he would oppose the proposal. He said it diminishes representation of northeastern Pennsylvania and unfairly divides communities. The most egregious act of political aggression revealed in the new map is how Wyoming Valley, a region bound by a long history of common interest that has always stood together against the challenges of natural disasters, of economic decline, to rise above it all, will now be chopped and diced by the reappointment plan into 4 different Senate districts based outside of Luzerne County, Ludacek said. So Senator Boscola and this other Senator, Ludacek, I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong, is planning to fight the proposal to split up Bethlehem and his county and so forth. So I follow up on the story as it moves along, but let's skip ahead. I want to go to the later part of the article. In this article, the writer mentions that Allentown is also going to be split up into this new map, right? Creating 3 districts instead of the 2 that, already existed in Allentown. And Mark Nordenberg is one of the committee members who are in control of this proposed maps. And he goes on to talk about how the new map could make these Allentown districts minority opportunity districts. The general idea is that the constituents of the districts should be represented by a person of their own racial background. And maybe this is a good idea. These districts should be represented by the people who have a similar background and experience of the people they represent. A lot of people will say this will automatically help the Democrats win the election or win multiple elections. I disagree. I think, if anything, this could help diversify the Republican Party. I mean, there are all black Republicans and conservatives out there, right? And the GOP, if they want to, be competitive in these areas, then they will have to diversify. I mean, they would diversify or just give up on these areas completely, which they do sometimes, right? They don't even run candidates in these areas sometimes, but they should, reach out to the black community and stuff if they want to, be competitive in these regions and areas. So the question is, should we draw the map lines around ethnic groups, or is that itself racist? You decide. Until next time, have a good life.